Hey guys. So it's Saturday morning and Tyler's getting ready for work, and I just thought I would show you what a normal morning looks like for me. Excuse me. So I already got up and let the dogs out because that would have been an absolute disaster for you to see the puppies running around like the shepherds. But I came back in and I am laying in bed with Wesley because that is what we do. Wessie, happy good morning. Okay, so now I'm going to get up and feed the dogs and feed the cats and assess the rabbits. Their cages need to be cleaned this morning. So it's gonna be a long morning, but I wanted to show you guys like a whole day of what I have to do with them. Obviously the cleaning isn't like every day, but it's every other day. So without further ado, here's the rest of the video. Okay, so Tyler just left for work. I'm gonna start feeding everybody and getting everybody like taken care of for the morning. I think I'm gonna start with the cats because they are by far the most annoying. I just have to find, oh no, Mungo came in. So Mungo and Rumpleteazer, they are the twins. They are two Siamese calico crosses that I got from Craigslist. They were a rescue situation. The guy was actually dying. 99% of the time they'll eat raw, but in the past like week they have been refusing it, so I've been feeding them wet food just to keep them like eating it. So you'll probably see me make their food and then put a packet of Weruva, which is their favorite brand of cat food, on top of it, and that's why. So just a little disclaimer. Okay, so next I have to feed Rum Tum, which you can't see him, he's laying right there. He's our middle-aged fat cat. He's like 10, I think, and all he does is lay there and cry for food. He is a kibble addict. I think that, okay. So I raised him on wet food because even before I did raw, I knew that wet was better than dry, especially for cats because they don't drink. So when I started moving the animals to raw, I tried to give him raw, I tried to give him wet. He refuses everything, and I genuinely think it's because he got beat up by my mom's Siamese cat when I was away at college, because the Siamese cat loved the wet food and he would actually like swipe at him because they weren't in separate bowls. So ever since then he's kind of been turned off of wet food, and now what I'm doing is I'm taking a very, very high quality kibble and I'm mixing it in with his raw, and I take a little bit of bone broth and I'll mix that in too. And then while I'm making his, I'll make our old cat's food. She's like anywhere between 17 and 19. We really don't know how old she is. We can't remember when she was born. She's just been around forever. She lived on my porch in Palmetto and now she's here. She made the move with me. So she just gets raw with a little bit of water. She doesn't like anything else in it. And if we run out of this, she will not eat store-bought raw, like will not eat it. I went and bought Stella and Chewy's and it sat out there. She ate just enough to suffice herself and was over it. So you'll get to see her. Let's get moving on to the video. Okay, so next I have to feed the dogs. This is not very time consuming. Usually I have actual raw out for them, but I forgot to take some out last night because we didn't get home until late. So I'm just gonna give them some freeze-dried raw this morning, and maybe a little bit of wet food. I always keep wet food and dry food on hand and freeze-dried just in case like there's an emergency, I have to go out of town and somebody has to watch my dogs that isn't okay with feeding raw. So focus on me, thank you. So keep that in mind, but it doesn't hurt them to have it for one day. I mean, it's still freeze-dried raw, so whatever. So that's what you're gonna see me making. The packages are gonna be really beat up. It's because I get them from basically like this. It's a long story, but the packages are beat up, everything's fine, and the product's completely fine. While they're munching down on that, I usually go ahead and clean their water dishes. So basically we have hard water here, and I have to clean their water dishes every single day and completely like rinse them out, wash them, and give them fresh water obviously every single day. We do it twice a day, once in the morning and once at night, if it needs to be. Sometimes we only do it once a day, but that's what I'm gonna do while they're eating. This is our water contraption. It obviously is like a raised feeder dish for dogs, but because we have 4 dogs, we need lots of water. So 4 dogs and 4 cats, mind you, we need lots of water. So basically we got this from TJ Maxx and I just clean it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. It's not very exciting. Okay, so I just let the dogs out. It's time to go check on the bunnies. My house is super dark. I don't know what to do about it. We have shade trees all over our house, so like this is as good as it's gonna get. So I usually leave the doors open for the dog. I usually leave the doors open for the dogs to run in and out, but what I am gonna do is put up this baby gate. Okay, so the bunny room's right there, and I always put the baby gate up so that they can like run around in this area right here, in this area, so that like while I'm cleaning they have something to do. Good morning, guys. Okay, so disclaimer, Mocha is still being bonded, so yes, he's in a small cage right now, but I'm about to let him out and run around for like he gets basically free roam all day. I let them each out for like 4 to 5 hours a day. So with that being said, let's look at the mess that they have made. Today is cleaning day, so I'm not gonna like stress out about it. Usually I spot clean on Saturdays. I don't clean their entire cage. except for Mocha. Mocha gets his cage cleaned like at least twice a week. Everybody else is just gonna need some hay and some pellets, and we'll get into that. Okay, so as you can see, he's not completely. So he likes to dig all of his hay out. Like, I filled that up last night, I swear I did. And so he dug all of his hay out, so that's great. This is his little plate from his veggies last night. So I usually take these out, give them fresh water, clean up their pens a little bit, etc., etc. So this is what we're working with, and in a second it will be completely clean. I forgot to mention that while I am cleaning his cage, obviously I let him out, so I just opened this up and he's gonna come out and play. Right, Moke? Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is what his cage looks like now. It's still open, like he can still come in and out here, but I gave him a new mobile to chew on, and he's absolutely loving it, so he'll probably be in here for a while. I filled up his hay bag. I filled up his hay feeder, which I'm sure will be empty tonight. I filled up that little thing. Each one of them has different hay. That has organic meadow hay. That has small select second cut hay, and this has Timothy and meadow hay mixed. His little water dish is clean. He dropped this already. His little water dish is clean, and his little dish is ready for pellets. But usually what I do is I usually clean up their cage first, and then I give them pellets all at the same time. So I'm gonna let them run around, close him up for a second, let them run around, and start cleaning their cage. When I clean their cage, like spot clean it, basically what I do is I pick the sticks up and put them in one corner. I clean all of their dishes and give them fresh water. And then I just try and get some of the loose hay up. That's like in this corner where they're standing because I think they're getting pellets. And then I obviously pick their dish up, but I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to change their litter box because it needs to be changed, and then I will be right back. Okay, so this is the clean cage. I did vacuum in here a little bit. I haven't added hay yet, but I usually do that after I like situated that hay so they could get to it. I added a mobile for them, clean their litter box. I just have to push that hay down and then give them a little bit of fresh hay in that one. So now that I have all of this situated and there he's eating his hay. Nice. Cleo's running around. Now I am going to get their pellets. Okay, so I had to put my hair up because it's so hot. So now that I fed them pellets and they're like kind of not paying attention, I'm gonna get all of their toilet paper tubes and stuff like that and fill them with hay, and then that'll be the last thing I have to do this morning, I think. this is where you can always find Dixie when it's too hot for her to be running around. She's in the garage. Okay, so the dogs and I just finished spending time at my mom's house and we are headed home. I think I'm gonna go to the gym whenever we get home, and then they're probably gonna nap. By the time I get home from the gym, the dogs will be ready for dinner, and then I will likely feed the rabbits and feed the cats again. Okay, so it is 8:30. We just got home from dinner and the grocery store. It's time to feed the cats and the rabbits and the dogs again, and their dinners are usually a lot different than their they're telling me it's time. Their dinners are usually, well, at least for the dogs and the rabbits, their dinners are different. The cats pretty much eat the same thing all the time, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that now. Hey guys, so as I was sitting down to edit this video, I realized that once again I had failed at filming an outro. So I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please hit the subscribe button because I have many more to come. If you didn't like the video, tell me why, because honestly, like, I want to learn and I want to grow. I don't want to just like put out videos that everybody hates. Like, I want people to genuinely enjoy my content. So if you didn't like it, leave a comment or hit the dislike. Just let me know what you didn't like about it. So again, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. If you didn't, just let me know why and I'll try and change things. But if you wanted to follow me on this crazy journey that I call life with 11 animals now and hopefully some fosters, just hit the subscribe button. I'll always be here. Until the next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!